yeah. Cuidado con el Intomay. Yeah. LBS, you know. Pinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos cuatro trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo. Y te está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
You're the thing I need, taking hold of me, to keep me up all night, haunting me till I can't sleep. You're the thing I need, the truth is I can't see my way to save this dream's paler than you promised me. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? I can't be without you. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night, now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night, now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. If the night before was simply nothing more than a passing thought, the morning after lingers for an eternity. I'm eternally somewhere in between reticence and libertine. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? I can't be without you. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night, now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night, now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night, now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night, now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time. You keep me up all night.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G-Dub sound. I ain't hear speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Brandon Ingram.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here are the starters for Utah. We've got John Collins, Colin Sexton out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Fontecchio in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, the backcourt, McCollum and Jones, Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. Well, Doris, around this time of year, the best teams often scale back the minutes of their stars. Probably good for the teams, maybe not so good for the fans.
Well, B.A., this is certainly an issue that has garnered the attention of the stakeholders in the game. We have certainly seen the commissioner of the NBA take a look at this, talk about that load management, which seems to be such a compelling topic. Bottom line is, load management is here to stay in the NBA.
Oh! And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Dunn outside. Pass to Fontecchio. Five on the clock. Sexton against Ingram. Sexton, that's good.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game, such a critical aspect for him to have.
Here's McCollum. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Fontecchio. 10 points in his last outing. Markkanen outside. Pass to Collins. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williamson. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Jones. Tries again. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Dunn outside. Fontecchio, the pass to Collins. Dunn outside. Pass to Fontecchio. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen by Collins. Jones against Sexton. To the left wing. Here's Fontecchio. The Jazz again can't hit. The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Really left him alone that time.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
McCollum outside. Up and over Dunn. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Dunn outside. Markkanen for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Ingram. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Collins. Sexton passes to Dunn. To the inside. Fontecchio. Sweet little floater. Fontecchio's got 5 points.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Shot's good by McCollum.
And it's all about being in rhythm. McCollum excels at recognizing when he should shoot off the bounce.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 3. Here's Dunn. Again, Utah.
Now the defense has to be better. Dunn is such a quick release on these mid-range jumpers.
McCollum with it. Picked up by Sexton. It's good. McCollum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Sexton with it. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Dunn outside. Here's Fontecchio. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his 2nd basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. For 3, Sexton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Here's McCollum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Give him 8 points now. For Utah, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Here's Fontecchio. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Here's Valanciunas. And he gets it to go.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Collins. Here's Sexton, defended by Jones. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. Taking a look at the Pelicans, their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And of course the Jazz, 3.5 games behind.
Checking out the Pelicans, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
A resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, B.A., but really, if you think about both the size of Lauri Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
Some small forwards who find open teammates. The assist leaders over the last month. Brandon Ingram, #1.
And we've all heard the term point forward thrown around casually. but when it comes to him, it definitely applies.
Oh, no doubt. He is their decision maker offensively, the one who calls the shots. And those decisions are almost always the right ones. He is just so smart with the basketball.
Utah trailing here. And here's Dunn, currently averaging 5 points a game. And there's the screen. Collins passes to Dunn. Now here's Markkanen. Over Williamson. Markkanen misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Now Dunn. Pass to Fontecchio. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Lets a floater go. And the layup is good by Dunn. Dunn's got 6.
That's unblockable, that floater. One of the many shots in Dunn's arsenal.
Here's Hawkins. Checked by Sexton. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 6. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Fontecchio, covered by Ingram.
You want to get Markkanen as many touches as you can. Get him into a rhythm. This guy's skilled.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Now here's Ingram. Second shot opportunity. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Markkanen for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Wide open look. Fontecchio's shot is off.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. And the 7-footer falls. And it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Here's McCollum. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
One constant we've seen from Utah in recent years is a nice balance of offense and defense.
That was certainly the case, B.A., under Quinn Snyder. And the beauty is you have now installed a brilliant young coach in Will Hardy. He exceeded expectations in his first year, and I can't wait to see what develops as his career continues.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Fontecchio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Dunn. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Utah has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Dunn, the pass to Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Ingram. And they call an illegal screen here. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Lauri Markkanen.
And we've seen a jump in the last few years in terms of his rebounding. The heart, the hustle, his ability to read shot trajectories and crash the glass at the right time, and his teammates really appreciate the hard work.
And here are the Pelicans now. 11-point game. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
And rejected. Tries a 10-footer, and another one falls for New Orleans.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
George passes to Kessler. Clarkson outside. 1:41 left to play in the first. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Markkanen's checked in. George against McCollum. Down low. Pass to Kessler. And it's rejected. It's a one-on-one situation. And the layup is good off the glass. Hawkins just got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
George outside. Can they get it? Pelicans cleared away.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's McCollum. Buries it down low. 18 points for him.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
For 3, George. Rebounded by Marshall. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Pass to Markkanen. Rebounded by Marshall.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Releases. A nice shot by Hawkins.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Clarkson against McCollum. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And so it's New Orleans ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Walker Kessler out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's George, and it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Hawkins. Goes up on the baseline, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
George passes to Markkanen. And the basket is good. Markkanen's got 6.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Here's McCollum. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Markkanen. And here's Kessler. Here's Hendricks. 5 to shoot. Now George. McCollum defends. Got a piece of it. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And that one drops for him. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
CJ McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. Kessler up top.
New Orleans foul. Daniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Fontecchio's checked in for Utah. Dunn comes in for George. Here's Dunn. He has 6. Pass to Kessler. Back to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over McCollum. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
McCollum. And he converts the layup. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Fontecchio. Dunn outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And Nance with the slam.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Pelicans have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. It's tipped. Done with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Kessler. Back to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Now here's Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Nance right side. And Nance with the slam.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Markkanen left side. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Clarkson. He's got a piece of it.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Jones misses.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Clarkson. Here's Fontecchio. Now here's Clarkson. Kessler with it. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Markkanen finds Clarkson. 3 on the clock. Done. No good with the triple. Here's Jones with the drive. Count that bucket. Jones has got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Dunn. He's got 9. Pass to Collins. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And another miss by Utah. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Clarkson. Offensive rebound. Here's Zeller. Off with the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Collins with it. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jumper. He's got 6.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now a timeout called by Utah. Clarkson is checked in for New Orleans. Daniels comes in for McCollum. And Utah with a change here, too. Colin Sexton's checked in for Markkanen. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Fontecchio. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Fontecchio's got 10 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Daniels, that one's true. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Man, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
And he lobs it up. 6 on the shot clock. Williamson looking around. A shot from the mid-range. Here's Zeller. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Now Dunn, 9 points in the game. Knocked loose. Daniels passes to Ingram. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 15 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Jones against Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. Collins a screen. Launches a 3. And it's Clarkson missing. New Orleans is shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
Utah has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Clarkson for 3. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Clarkson's gone 2 for 5 from three-point range. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Utah shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 8 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by Dunn. Well, the Jazz shooting 56% for the second quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the Pelicans with possession here. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Dunn, the pass to Collins, puts up a deep 3. Outside for Sexton. Dunn outside. Back to Sexton. Over Jones. Sexton misses. Now here's Zeller. Here's Daniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebounded by Dunn.
2 minutes.
So it's Utah now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Williamson wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here are the Jazz. Dunn, the pass to Clarkson. 1:25 left to play in the first half. And here's Collins for 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1:14 left in the second. Williamson outside. Driving inside. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? And few sights are more impressive than Zion taking flight and absolutely annihilating the rim.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Fontecchio, covered by Williamson. Takes the three. Fontecchio's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Zeller. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there. Here's Utah. Inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Williamson with it. Picked up by Collins. 18 feet out. And another one falls for New Orleans.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Fontecchio. There's the three. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Guard it.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans You Dance team. Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans You Dance team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Cheer for your Pelicans.
Fontecchio's gone 3 of 7 from outside the arc. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Here's Dunn. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dunn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pelicans ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying the CJ McCollum show. What a half he's played.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. The Los Angeles Lakers will be playing against the Clippers out in Los Angeles. Start time 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Two of the best in the league in that one.
What a measuring stick game. A good chance to see how good your team really is.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. In the backcourt, McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Pass to Ingram. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. Here's Fontecchio. To the inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Doris, we've seen Lauri Markkanen reach new heights as of late.
We have B.A., and remember, early in his career, you saw flashes of what was the potential here. Everyone knew Lauri had talent. It's amazing when you find the right situation and then start to consistently play at a high level nightly. The confidence through the roof. Lauri has turned himself into a force.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. His coach, Willie Green, said, quote, "It's incredible his touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass, and he does a great job of finding his teammates as well." And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Can't hit that one. Collins with the defensive effort. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. And here's Markkanen. Collins with a screen on Williamson. Here's Markkanen. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First team foul.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
New Orleans calls timeout. let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Utah, number 1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Obviously, we've seen Lauri Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Oh, my goodness!
Cocked it back and fired it home!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Dunn, the pass to Collins. To the paint. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
And it's Williams. Whoa!
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is. The Jazz have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. The 3-ball. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Pass to Markkanen from the arc, and the 3-pointer goes. Markkanen's got 12 points here in the second half.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Williamson. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top, and Collins with the slam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. And it's Utah scoring again.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Nails the baby hook. Valanciunas has got 8.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The Jazz have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Free throw line jumper, and Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by Ingram. Valanciunas has got 6 here in the quarter. Utah's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Fires for 3. The 3. Drops in the 3. Markkanen's got 27 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Jones. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Fontecchio. He's got 13. Dunn's shot is good.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Here's Jones. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Utah has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Dunn, the pass to Collins. Back to Dunn. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Sexton, the open look. The wide open shot is on the money. Sexton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Ingram. And it's New Orleans with another.
That's a nice-looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
Sexton with it. He's picked up by Jones. Dunn outside. Sexton against Ingram. Lots of room. Sexton misses.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Oh, I'm sure he can't either.
Jones' shot is good. And Utah has possession. Pass to Fontecchio. Collins against Ingram. Now Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Markkanen's got 29 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Now here's Ingram. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
Never a doubt in the mind of Brandon Ingram.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this be?
Oh! Hammers it home!
So nice! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. To the inside. Fontecchio shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Williamson. That one goes. Count it. Williamson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
To the paint. Here's Fontecchio. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ingram. Going inside. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Sexton passes to Dunn.
But Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Shot's good by McCollum.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
To the middle. And McCollum slams it in.
Man, an unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCollum can score from pretty much anywhere.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Sexton with it. He has 7. High post Kessler. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Larry Nance picks one up.
Shooting for Utah, Kessler at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Utah, number 1.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Utah has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. George passes to Kessler. Outside Sexton. From the right block. That one falls. Sexton's got 9.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Yep, that one goes.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
On offense, here's Utah. Sexton with it. McCollum covering. Pass to Hendricks. The 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah.
Larry Nance Jr.
What you respect about Larry Nance Jr. is his work ethic. This guy wants to keep getting better. He adds more and more elements to his game. He is such a fun player to watch.
Pass to Kessler. Now here's George. It's stolen away. A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. That shot off the mark. Utah has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Clarkson, and he makes it on the layup. He's got 10.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Clarkson's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Here's McCollum. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
Here's McCollum. The rebound by Markkanen. And for the Jazz, their shooting has been great this game, 58%. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans, number 44.
16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Oh, swiped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Hawkins. He drops it from range. Hawkins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And so it's New Orleans just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. New Orleans is shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Walker Kessler out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's George. And it's Hendricks in at the 3.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Markkanen finds George. From outside, off the mark. George has gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. And here's Zeller. And another basket for New Orleans. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Zeller. Good D by Kessler.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Liddell's checked in for Nance.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, number 32, E.J. Liddell.
Now George. Pass to Hendricks. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Now here's George. Tightly guarded. Pass to Hendricks. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Daniels. And again, New Orleans, no good.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Liddell. No good on the 3. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Basket's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Here's Daniels. That one rolls around and rims out.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's George. And it's Utah scoring again.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Liddell. Here's Zeller. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Kessler, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Good drive by Zeller. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Kessler. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players. Of course, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
Nance, he's checked in for Liddell. Collins, he's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good from Zeller. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, BA. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray. That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Markkanen. Rebounded by New Orleans. Zeller's got 11 rebounds in the game. Over Markkanen. They get it again. Second chance effort. And count it. Now 5 for 7. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Collins with it. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Daniels. George defending. And too long on the shot.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Markkanen for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. New Orleans calls timeout. Boy, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, BA, is several players, not 1 or 2, but several players, play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The race has really gone up to the final couple weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
Some changes for New Orleans. Marshall, he's checked in for Zeller, and Alvarado's subbed in for Daniels. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nance, and he drains the quick shot.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Pass to Fontecchio. They set a pick. And here's Collins for 3. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Nance. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Dunn. Alvarado defending. Markkanen inside. Marshall's there. Dunn outside. Clock at 6. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I would say Dunn more pure scorer than pure shooter, but he nails the 3.
Well, New Orleans shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Good on the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And that one's good. You rack up all those frequent flyer miles, Doris, covering games all around the NBA. So do you have a favorite city?
BA, I would start with, it's been an honor to have covered games in all 30 NBA cities. I think what I'm most curious about is expansion. Do we go back to Seattle? Is there a team eventually in Las Vegas? These are exciting cities perhaps on my horizon.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans dance team.
Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, he gave them the leadership they needed tonight. They came in off a demoralizing loss, and he picked them right back up. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's deflected.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
Puts up a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Alvarado gets it to go. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Alvarado outside. Up and overdone. And Alvarado gets it to go. And Utah has possession. Now here's Dunn. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Fontecchio. The three from Sexton. That one no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
18 feet out. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Done with it. Pass to Fontecchio. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Alvarado. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Goes up on the wing. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Hawkins. Checked by Sexton. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pass to Collins. Markkanen outside. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. Markkanen misses. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alvarado. Here's Hawkins. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Dunn outside. From outside the arc. Nance pulls down the board. Well, the Pelicans shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for C.J. McCollum.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Utah shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Collins outside. Back to Dunn. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the Pelicans call time here. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
A deep three. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Markkanen. To the paint. Here's Collins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Here's Alvarado. Offline. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
CJ, there are always doubters about this team's capability to win at the highest levels. How much fuel do you take from that?
Honestly, I got enough motivation. I got it out the mud. I went to Lehigh University. You know what I'm saying? No one's ever been drafted from there before. So for me, it's just about showing what I can do every night and keeping the door open for the next mid-major.
I love that you never lost that underdog mentality. Thanks, CJ.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, CJ McCollum.